Have you ever wondered how food gets traded to countries around the world? Rianne Perry and Washington State Department of Agriculture's International Marketing Program help farmers and businesses export food internationally. They do this by answering questions, tracking foreign trade requirements, solving issues with customs, training businesses, creating trade plans, and more.
We really serve as a resource to help them with whatever export question they have. And a lot of people think that only big businesses can export, but frankly, we work with a lot of small to medium-sized businesses.
WSDA works with all food and agriculture businesses and advocates for groups like the Washington Apple and Potato Commissions.
We really try to work with our industry to advocate for alleviating trade barriers and reducing tariffs and any type of restriction on trade.
With trade made possible by WSDA, some Washington foods are even famous around the world.
When we go overseas, oftentimes they don't know where Washington is, but they know of Washington apples. Washington potatoes are known for their quality, also their consistency and their flavor. People are looking for that. French fries are huge overseas. French fries are always one of our top export products from Washington State, one of our top agricultural exports. If you go into a restaurant in Tokyo or Seoul, chances are you might be eating a Washington French fry.
What is it about, Washington products that seem to attract the international markets?
So it's definitely our quality, and it really goes back to the consumer. They want the quality. They also want to know that their product is safe. That's an issue in other countries that we take for granted. They know that products from the U.S. are going to be safe. They can feed their children safe products. They don't have to worry about that. So consumers in other markets look for products from the U.S. and from Washington State to make sure that they're getting that quality and that safe product.
Why is it important for, the people of Washington, the consumers, to have, our produce and our items, going off around the world?
Well, there are significant economic returns back to our state. Washington State is extremely dependent on trade. Up to 40% of all jobs in Washington State are tied to international trade. So when farmers are exporting their products overseas, that financial benefit is being returned back to the farmers and then back to their communities where they're purchasing equipment and spending it locally.
So whatever the Washington-grown product, WSDA is making sure that Washington food goes international.